promise for a future with hope. Peace United Church of Christ is at a crossroads. We have been served by competent leadership. We have experienced a deliberate interim period to get to know ourselves better and prepare for the future. And now we are ready to receive a new pastor and begin another chapter of ministry together. Through it all, we have served faithfully, deepened our spirituality, provided a safe, caring, fun, inclusive, creative community for our members, and continued to challenge ourselves to grow in faith, hope, and love. Now it falls to us to make sure we provide the financial resources to place a solid foundation under the ministry we hope to continue into the future. This has been an exciting couple of years of interim ministry, debriefing following the resignation of our former pastor, welcoming an intentional interim pastor, exploring our history, and writing our future story to help us define our preferred future, the future into which we believe God is calling us. We have strengthened our financial foundation through very intentional stewardship campaigns, touched up the sanctuary through the Refresh campaign, and still plan to invest in bathrooms, hallways, and entry area, engaged our wider community through the Black Lives Matter movement, providing leadership, warm bodies, study groups, prayer, and signs. When our Black Lives Matter yard signs started disappearing, we initiated a cooperative venture to rent a billboard on Interstate 44 to get the message out. Now, the Beyond the Book group, following their discussion of the new Jim Crow, meets monthly to continue making an impact on race relations in the St. Louis area. We have found ways to play together, eat together, make music together. We have worshiped in the spirit of creativity. We have celebrated marriage equality and extended our caring through ministries of solidarity, feeding, hammering, gardening, reading, and learning.
These 2 years I've spent at Peace United Church of Christ as interim pastor have been among the most rewarding in my career. It's been a joy to find ministry among a group of people who enjoy being together, who are here out of a sense of calling, and who generally take their vocations to be servants in the service of others very seriously, while having fun at the same time in the process. It's amazing to find people of a progressive faith who take the Bible seriously but not literally, and who value the questions as much as the answers.
People find a home at Peace for lots of reasons.
When I broke my arm, the church gave me a quilt and I felt very good.
I love my church, especially music. I'm in children's choir with Miss Darcy and a bunch of my other friends, including my brother who is sitting right next to me. When I sing, I feel joyous.
My husband and I joined Peace UCC just before our oldest was born. We knew that our growing children would have questions about God, and we wanted a place where those questions were not just tolerated, but celebrated as guideposts on their faith journeys.
When I first came to Webster Groves, I was looking for a church, and I came visiting at Peace, and I had 4 young children, and the Eden Lab School was housed here, and that was a big attraction to me. And we were also encouraged to participate in projects for outreach, and that was something that a lot of the people here have expressed joy in, being able to serve others and have that opportunity to bring food on Sunday, to work on a project like Habitat. And so those are 2 of the very important things I found, and also that they are all supported by the others in the congregation, even if they don't participate.
One of the things I appreciate about Peace is that we ask the questions. You know, what does it mean to follow the teachings of Jesus? He was a rebellious leader looking for social change. What does it mean to live in St. Louis right now when we're facing the realities of racism and injustice and poverty? And to be surrounded by this community as I ask those questions, and to embrace each other and support each other with love and study those things that we're asking, that's what I find meaningful here.
When I think about what I appreciate about being at Peace, I think about over the last 15 or so years that we've been members, I appreciate that I've always felt welcome. No matter what place I've been in or how ready I felt to be here. I've always been welcome, just as I am, and also felt called to be the person that I'm meant to be by the people here and by what we discuss and by what we grapple with. And I think that I appreciate the nudges that I get to be pushed along the path by being here.
Peace United Church of Christ is an outpost of the beloved community inspired by God. But for this community to remain effective in ministry, we need generous financial support. We are about to welcome a new pastor to guide us into the next chapter of our life together, and we need the financial resources to support that ministry. We are blessed with a beautiful, venerable building that provides a gathering place for our congregation as well as other partners in ministry. But the upkeep of this building and its grounds will only get more expensive as we accept responsibility for maintenance deferred over the years. We have expanded administrative staffing in support of our various ministries, and we have a significant wish list of exciting new projects and programs that we've been waiting for new pastoral leadership to engage in.
I want to encourage you to increase your gift to Peace UCC to keep up the kind of church we are. We enjoy having a program church, one that does a variety of music programs, challenging and relevant preaching and worship, associate pastors, and service projects for vulnerable ones around us. We practice here a community of faith-filled people, connections to all other UCC congregations across this great United States, inspiring worship, a social justice practice, a progressive way of doing church, and diversity in family configurations and theology. We cannot do the future story we developed over the last couple of years with the current financial support for Peace UCC. A sizable increase of around 25% will be required to achieve the future story. A way to reach those goals are for you to continue your giving to the Refresh campaign and applying that gift in 2015 to your pledge for 2016. Or to carry over any special gifts you provided to cover the expanded salary for our administrative person. Or to make a new challenge to step up your contribution to a new level of commitment. Sue and I will be stepping up our pledge to help to achieve the future story.
Peace is at a crossroads. We have laid a solid foundation for a promise for a future with hope. We are an uncommonly engaged community, united around a common vision of service, mission, and justice. We are committed to being an extravagantly welcoming place for all, and to make our world into a beloved community envisioned by God. This vision calls for a very practical, generous financial commitment. Won't you be a leader in helping write the next chapter for Peace United Church of Christ?